Looks like, I think that's Austin Castro kicking for us right there. They're going to receive the ball. And right there, Joe Derrick is going to be on the tackle right there immediately. Joe Derrick. Yeah, Austin Castro's our kicker. Joe Derrick makes his way downfield. The kid's a leader. He's one of our best players on the field. I mean, he leads by example. He don't just say things, he does it. So we're going to see a lot of Joe Derrick tonight on offense and defense. I feel like he's going to be making a lot of plays here in the middle. And on the offense, I feel like they're going to go to him a lot, just like we did last week. We just kept pounding the ball, and he let him run hard the way he runs, and that's best at what he does, and he will get the ball downfield. They're going to run shotgun formation, simulator ours. He's looking downfield. They're going to run a quick throws similar to Johnson City last week, and we gave up the small plays so we wouldn't give up the big plays. So we may be giving that up a little bit tonight just so we don't get burnt deep. You know, that's what, if they have a lot of speed, you always want to keep that receiver in front of you. You never want to let the receiver get behind us. But our defensive and our secondary, Zayden and Lane, are really good at recovering if people get behind us. They're real good at timing the jump and knocking the ball down. And as you can tell, they're running a multiple offense here. They're going to go under center now. And he's going to pitch it run out there to the side. They may get close to the first down from here. It looks like he's right at the line, so that may be a first down, waiting for the signal from the judges here. I think they're going to measure it. Let's see. They're going to go ahead and call that a first down for Flatonia. Sorry, I cannot say that word. We're still going to be running our 4-man front here. Now they're going to make it a 5-man front. Emmanuel Venegas comes up. And right there, Emmanuel Venegas is in the backfield. And I think that's Keanu Perez. That is Keanu Perez. I mean, Manuel hit the quarterback. Keanu Perez hit the running back. That's what you want for your defensive line. They stopped that play immediately. And every game that we have started with our defense, starting the game, our defense seems to start off a lot faster than our offense. So this is kind of what we wanted. We wanted our defense to start the game for us. So it's going to be 2nd down and 12 for Flatonia. And as you see, they do short passes. They will rotate their quarterback similar to us. They have a smaller quarterback and a little bit bigger quarterback, just like we do with Lane and Jesse. Let's see right here. Manuel Venegas almost had another snack right there. Looks like Jose Munoz is going to come up and knock him out of bounds here. Manuel was back there. He almost had the sack. He was pretty close. And then it looked like Joe Pettis almost had a tackle. They barely got outside of him. Joe Derrick there, and Jose Munoz is going to push him out of bounds. Let's see, if they continue with this offense. It's 3rd down and long, about 3rd down and 6, 3rd down and 7. And if we can get a stop right here, that'd be great. Get the ball back in our hands and let them show how our offense can do. And they're just going to pitch it up the middle, kind of similar to what we do. And he's going to get the first down and a little more. You're going to see Jose Munoz, Zayden Badillo, and Joe Derrick going to hit him. And Emmanuel Venegas comes from defensive line all the way to secondary with Lane Smith to make a tackle there. So our guys hustle. We do have that bend, don't break defense. That's how we've had it all year long. Teams get in the red zone on our defense, and we bend a little, but when they get down there, we shut it down and they don't break. That happened last week against Johnson City and a couple other teams this year. So I imagine that's kind of how our defense is going to be tonight also. Let's see, it's going to be a false start of Flatonia there, so that's going to be 1st down and 15. Going to back them up 5 there. That's what we need. Tonight we need a game with no mistakes. Appreciate all the people listening back home in Ozona. Bono's listening to us. Johnny Tambuga, I appreciate all y'all listening to us. Alex Borrego's listening to us. And as you can see, they run a bunch set like this right here. Could be a little tricky, but they're going to run a power run out of it. And right there, you're going to see Let's see. That was Keanu Perez again. He's going to make another tackle right there. I think they got a gain of about 3 yards. Yeah, 3 yards. So it's going to be 2nd down and 11. But Keanu Perez is making some plays tonight. I mean, our defensive line and they're not just playing the defensive line. They're back in the secondary, running all the way across field. So our boys are coming to play tonight. Let's see. Sometimes they're going to run a shotgun also like us. They're going to have splits out each side, one running back in the backfield here. They're going to throw the ball. Oh, it's almost intercepted by Zayden. Zayden jumped out there to block the pass, and it hit him right in the hands, but at the same time he was hitting the ground. It's a hard catch to make, but a heck of a play by Zayden Badillo right there. So it's going to be 3rd down and 11 still. 3rd down 11 for Flatonia, and this is what I was talking about. Our defense is bend, don't break. You get a couple of plays on us, you start inching towards the end zone. That's when we start shutting you down. So right here we need a big stop and get them to punt the ball. They're probably going to try to pin us deep in our territory, or they may go for it if they get a couple yards here on this one. And it looks like they're going to run that bunch formation again. Yes, Flatonia Bulldogs going to take a timeout. I think they seen something they didn't like. Our defense is really good. However, reading offenses, there's times where there's some plays and you seem like a little nervous, and our defense reads it perfect. So I think they seen something they didn't like right there. And as you can tell, they're running that bunch package right there. And that bunch package, usually not many people go deep. They may send one guy deep, a couple people short in the flats, or they just run a power run out to the right side like that. So we'll see what Flatonia seen right there in our defense, and see what Coach Taylor's seen on their team, and see what adjustments we start making as this game goes on to shut down their offense, because this offense is a little different than we've played other teams that have an offense like ours, but this one's almost exactly like our offense. Our secondary's a great secondary. They're usually pretty good at covering the receivers, timing the jump, and knocking the ball down. We haven't had too many. I don't think we may have one pass interference on our secondary all year long. So they're going to run the same formation. This time they have a receiver split out there to the left, though. So that may be something we look for, but we do got Lane out there. And Emmanuel Venegas, and they're going to fumble the ball there. It looks like Emmanuel Venegas is going to come up with it. It was Emmanuel Venegas, Isaac Atkins immediately back there on there. The guy did not see him coming. This is what I was talking about all week. I don't think people know how fast our defensive linemen are, because once they get back there, they have no clue what's going on, and they were on them pretty quick. Emmanuel was on him quick, so was Isaac. They were back there fast, quick, in a hurry. I thought the fumble went for us, but they're going to call the Flatonia Bulldog down, so it's going to be 4th down and 24, and I imagine they're going to punt it there, and we got Lane back, so let's see, if they give Lane a chance to return it, because he's pretty shifty. He's really good at returning the ball. There's a kick. Let's see. It's going to bounce. That's not a good bounce for Flatonia right there. So it's going to bounce, and they're going to get the ball about their own 14-yard line. So now that our defense has shut down their offense, let's see what our offense can do. I'm excited for our offense. Our offense has picked it up a lot. Our defense has been, really solid. And the offenses, they've came up with different formations and stuff. And, I'm curious to see if we go back to the basics kind of stuff, or we have something a little different, because Coach Taylor, Coach Moore, Coach Green, they always have something a little different going on, and little adjustments here and there, just little things that give us the edge. They got one back in the backfield here, which is Joe Pettis, and they're going to give the ball to Joe Pettis, and he's going to get about 2-yard gain. We do got a flag on the play. It's going to be offsides on defense, is what it looks like, encroachment in defense. So we'll probably take that. That will be 1st down and 5. Let's see. Waiting to see if we're going to. Pretty sure we're going to take a penalty. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and take it. So it should be 1st down and 5 for Ozona. And that's what we want. So you see these guys making mistakes early in the game. It seems like they're trying to get off the ball. Maybe they're worried about our speed, because our whole team, everybody, offensive lineman, running back, quarterback, they're very quick. So I think that's one thing that's getting them right now. Looks like he's going to pitch it to Joe Derrick out there to the right side. Joe Derrick's going to stiff arm that guy. And there's another flag. We'll see who this is on. It was a heck of a run by Joe Derrick. He almost had the 1st down there. Waiting for the call by the referee. Let's see. I don't know if it's on Ozona, if it's on Flatonia. You know, we got different set of referees. I bet these referees seen a lot of games up here in this big town of San Antonio. They're going to wave the flag off, so there wasn't a penalty on the play. I'm sorry. So it's going to be about second down and, let's see, about two to go, second down and 2. So that's an awesome second down. That's what you want when you're running the ball, second and short. Right there, they're going to hand the ball to Joe Derrick. He's going to get hit in the backfield, but he is going to spin, and I think he may get a yard, may get back. Yeah, they're going to give him a yard on, so it's going to be third down and 1. And that's what I say about Joe Derrick. I mean, he fights and fights and fights for the yards. He never stops. I mean, right when you think that they have him down, he gets around people and makes it downfield. Joe Derrick's a real hard runner, and Carlos Cantu's a real hard runner. We got a lot of kids on our team that will fight for extra yards even when they get to receivers also. And right there is Jesse Vega's going to take it as a quarterback sneak, and he's going to get a first down. And Jesse Vega is a hard player overall. You know, all of our kids are hard players. Jesse Vega plays quarterback. He also lines up at linebacker a lot of the time. So I've learned that in high school, that when you see a quarterback line up at defensive end or linebacker, they're probably pretty tough. And as you can tell, we are running a more of a spread offense to start the game like we have through the year. You know, towards the end of the year, we're running that wishbone. This time we're going back to the spread in the run game. It looks like we're going to pass right here. And Vega's going to air it out there to Lane Smith. And Lane Smith almost made a beautiful catch. He laid out, had it in his hands, but when he hit the ground, it bounced out. Heck of a try by Lane Smith. Beautiful throw by Jesse. Just a little over him. And Lane reached out to get it. You know, we get that play back again. As you could tell, the speed, like I said, in our receivers and speed overall on our team is starting to cause this team problems early. We just got to convert, make sure we keep the ball moving downfield. It's going to be second down and 10. We're going to stay in. This is the pistol now. He's going to pitch it out there. It looks like that's to Joe Derrick. Joe Derrick's going to break one tackle. He's going to try to break another tackle, and they're going to get him for right at the line of scrimmage, I think. Yeah. So it's going to be third down and 10 right here. And see, the defense from Flatonia does have some speed also, a little bit of speed. So they're kind of meeting us at the edge right there. Usually we have the speed advantage. We beat people to the edge right there. But this time they kind of read that play pretty good. So we'll see, you know, actually we lost yard on that one. So it's going to be third down 11. We'll see what Coach Taylor has. You know, that pass was wide open. So he may go back to it. He may slant a slant in or something. Or let's see what Coach Moore calls here. I'm sorry. There's a snapping. Yeah, he's going to be looking downfield. Vegas scrambling here. He's going to throw it out there to Lane Smith, and it's going to be incomplete. I don't think Jesse had his feet set right there. He kind of threw it as a little wide for Lane, and that's going to be fourth down. I think we're going to go ahead and punt the ball. And we know how Marco Rodriguez can punt. He can put it down there. And he puts a certain spin on it. Most of the time, it's a Ozona bounce, a little further down the field there. It's going to be a tie game like we expected. Zane in motion. Almost a block right there. Flatonia is going to get the ball. He's a shifty guy. The guy that returned the punt for Flatonia is a quick guy, Jaden Whiten. And if I struggle with these names, I'm sorry, because some of these names are a little different. So they're going to be starting at the 42-yard line, their own 42. And see our defense come in. Our defense has been strong for us all year. And I think, it takes a minute for our offense to get going. It has all year long. It seems like they make adjustments on the fly on our offense. And it seems like our defense is just rock solid. Go get the ball all night long. And he's going to run a little bit of a stop-and-go route right there. And as you can see, Lane Smith, as soon as the kid catches the ball, Lane's on top of him, bringing him down. I think they're going to get about 6 yards on that, maybe 5. Let's see. I think it's going to be second down and 5. So second down and 5. You see they're running the short route. I think they're trying to keep hitting that curl route. And kind of exactly like Johnson City did last week, and then try to do the stop and go and hit them deep. And so, you know, they don't have a kid that's 6'3" like Johnson City did. They have some small kids, but they do have some speed. Let's see, they're going to pitch a ball right out there to the left. I think that was Kobe Mendez. Kobe Mendez was in the backfield. He made them cut it upfield. It looked like they were going to try to go ahead and take the ball deep, you know, to the wide out to the left side there. Kobe Mendez comes in, comes downfield, makes them cut it up the field right there. They did get a first down, but you want your running back to cut up the field like that so your linebackers and everybody else can take care of him as he does that. And this time they're going to have twins to the left here. Kind of a pistol formation under center here. They got an up back, running back directly behind the quarterback. They're just going to pitch it, and he's going to run it right up the middle. And this time he's not going to get nowhere. I think that's Kobe Mendez again. No, that's Juan Vega. Juan Vega is going to make the tackle as soon as he hits the line of scrimmage. A heck of a play by Juan Vega. He's been coming up all night. Him and Kobe Mendez, you know, they're tough on the defensive line. And if they don't get back there, they're always constantly rushing the quarterback along with Manuel Venegas and Isaac Atkins. Our defensive line is very quick, very fast, and it seems like they're constantly causing trouble in the backfield. And I think that's one of our greatest weapons is the speed on our defensive line. And they're going to, you know, they do got a multiple offense. It's pretty diverse. They run all kinds of different plays. And like right there, they just ran it up the middle, and now they're going to run a slant, and the receiver's going to drop it. But as you could tell, Zayden Badillo and Joe Derrick were on him as soon as the ball got there. I mean, if he did catch it, he wasn't probably going to go anywhere. So it's going to be 3rd down and long for the Flatonia Bulldogs with 3:20 left in the first quarter. Let's see, you know, Flatonia is going to try to go deep with the ball. Let's see, you know, we haven't seen them go deep tonight. They're hitting all those short routes, or they're doing pitches, stuff like that. We haven't seen go straight deep. And there's one kid right there running up the field, and it looks like, I don't know if he's going to get the first down here, but it looks pretty close. There's a flag on the play. Looks like it was a line judge on the far side of the field threw the flag. I can't. Illegal formation against Flatonia Bulldogs, so that is going to be on Flatonia. That's a heck of a penalty we needed right there, because I think they would have got the first down with that pass right there. But as you can see, their offense is trying to get the ball in their playmakers' hands. You know, 5-yard here, firewatch there, and let them make a plays. Let them get the ball to them, let them get a couple of yards, and just keep that, you know, that play calling the whole way up the field. They don't seem to go very deep, or they haven't yet. They lock a lot of short passes, but, you know, they like to draw that defense in and then throw one deep. So it's going to be 3rd and long, 3rd and 14 for Flatonia. Let's see right here. He's going to go deep this time, and he's got Lane Smith on him, and that's going to be incomplete. Yeah, incomplete, no flags. So it's going to be 4th and long, and we're probably going to get Flatonia to punt here. Heck of a job by our secondary is Lane Smith, and I think it was his brother. I can't wait to see. I think it's Dusty, number 5 out there. I can't see his number because he won't turn to me, but it looked like Dusty and Lane had him all wrapped up. I mean, the ball, he couldn't even get to it. And they were all wrapped up. Yeah, it is Dusty. So heck of a job by the brothers, the Smith brothers out there. So they're going to punt it. Dusty's back deep to receive. And I just want to see Dusty return one. I feel like, you know, if they get the ball in his hands, he can make a play. They're going to call the ball down right there. That's going to be Flatonia falls on it right there. So we're gonna take over. But I was waiting to see what the call was. It looked like the referee had something, but we're gonna take over on our own 11-yard line. You know, like I said, it takes our offense just a little bit to get started. You know, that first series, sometimes it seems like we're seeing how they react to this and how we react to that. And so, just give our offense a little bit. We'll start getting on the board. You know, looks like we're gonna run the pistol formation right now. This time he is going to give it to Carlos Cantu. Carlos Cantu is going to get I think he's going to get maybe a yard. I can't see from where we're at. I'm trying to. Oh, he may lose some yards on this one right here. Yeah, it looks like we're going to lose about 2 yards on that carry right there. So it'll be 2nd down and 12. You got Logan Fay, Jose Munoz split out there to the right. You see Carlos in motion right there. Carlos going to run across the flats. Jesse Vega's going to hit him, and he's going to go down, get it. He's going to get the yardage back that he lost, and maybe +1. It may be 3rd down and 10. Yeah, it's going to be 3rd down and 10. So he got back to the original line of scrimmage right there. I can see Carlos running right there across the middle, and he was open. Right as he caught it, 2 guys hit him, so they closed in quick. But we do have an awesome deep game. We called that one deep pass right off the bat in the first series, and Lane almost had it. I wouldn't be surprised if they don't go at Lane again. Their safeties are playing pretty close up. They're not playing very deep. It seems like they're looking for a pitch on the outside or maybe the tight end. But right here, that's going to be a false start, I think. Yeah, it's going to be a false start on Ozona, so that's going to back us up. Make sure that's... Yeah, it's going to be a false start against Ozona. So that's going to back us up to about the 6-yard line. 7-yard line. So it's going to be 3rd down and 15 for Ozona off our own 7-yard line. And as you can see from right there, the safeties are playing up a little bit. And they're scooting back now. But the formation that we had called, they were scooting up a lot right there. I think they assume a pass is coming, so they may. No, they're going to go ahead and scoot up a little bit. There's Jesse Vegas looking for somebody. He's scrambling out of his own end zone. He's going to fire it right over there to, oh, man. Threw it out there to Carlos Cantu. He overthrew Carlos, went over Carlos's head, hit the Flatonia defensive back right in the shoulder pads and bounced off his head. So I'm assuming it's going to be 4th down and 16. We're going to go ahead and punt the ball again. And like we assumed, it's going to be a tight game. Both teams came to play. Let's see who's going to be punting for us. It looks like Joe Derrick's going to be punting for us tonight on this one right here. They're sending one of the linemen out here. They're going to go ahead and call a timeout so they don't get a delay of game. But while we got a timeout, we're going to go ahead and thank our sponsors, Ozona National Bank, Tom Thorpe Transport, GL Bunger Real Estate, First Baptist Church of Ozona, and West Texas Rehab. We appreciate y'all sponsoring us. We appreciate everything y'all do for us. If it wasn't for y'all, we wouldn't be up here doing this, and people at home, they wouldn't be able to watch us. So we appreciate y'all doing that. Nobody has to risk themselves, and they can watch from the comfort of their own home. So I noticed right there when we were lining up, with a little bit different formation. I was kind of curious to see what was going to happen there, but they called a timeout. I think we're a man short. We're back. We'll see what Ozona can get going on offense here. We've struggled on offense, and our defense is, they're struggling on offense also. And one big thing we've preached all year is they need to capitalize on mistakes. And Flatonia has made some mistakes that we haven't really capitalized on them. And that's what's going to pay off if we're going to win this ball tonight. This time it looks like Joe Derrick's going to punt, and it is blocked, and they got back there, and it looks like they're going to recover, and it's going to be a touchdown for Flatonia. I mean, they sent everybody on Joe Derrick, and they blocked the punt and recovered in the end zone and got a touchdown. So it's going to be 6-0 Flatonia, 1:03 left in the first quarter. They blocked it. They sent everybody on Joe Derrick there, and he was trying to get the punt off, and I didn't even see it get blocked off, so I was looking in the air as soon as he kicked it, and that guy came from the other side and blocked that punt. So let's see what kind of extra point team they got here. Looks like they're going to kick a field goal. The kicker's out there marking off his steps. They're going to go ahead and kick the extra point here. There's a snap. It's going to be a fake, and he is going to get out to the edge right there. And it's going to be good 2-point conversion. Be 8 Flatonia, 0 Ozona. You know, that just seems like they were getting close to blocking the punt, it seems like already. And this time they sent a little more people than they normally do, and they blocked the punt, and they paid off for them. So now Ozona is going to receive the ball. You know, we need to get our offense going. You know, we had it going for a little bit, and then it seems like we ran into a wall and stopped. And we may see a different offense this series. We may see one where Lane's quarterback, and we got 3 running backs. We're running our wishbone. We may see that offense. Well, you know, I don't know exactly what it's going to be, but it seems like when our spread's not working that well, we'll go ahead and switch to the wishbone. So I'm curious to see what kind of offense we're going to run this series, because we need to get on the board. You want to make sure you keep that motivation going. Our defense has been doing good all night. They've stopped the offense. The only reason they scored is on a special teams punt block right there. So we need to get our offense rolling and getting downfield. 1:03 left in the first quarter. Let's see, you know, what kind of kicking that game they got. They're going to kick it deep to Lane and Jose, or they're going to kick it short to Logan and Jesse. This kicker takes all kinds of steps to kick the ball here. About 10 yards deep before the ball. He's going to kick it a little short. It's going to bounce to Jose. Jose's going to recover, and he looks like he was going to break a wall. He breaks one tackle, breaks another tackle. Oh, man. Jose was trying to get out to the edge here. He had a clearing, but they came down the middle and hit Jose before he could get going. So the Ozona's going to take over on their own 20 and see what we got going here on offense. We need a little motivation, I think, for our guys. Waiting to see, you know, how Coach Moore's going to go about this, and it looks like we are going to go to Lane at quarterback. You know, we don't just run out of this formation. We do pass out of it, so let's see how they react to this formation. Looks like they're going to hand the ball to Joe Derrick. He's just going to lower his shoulders, and Carlos can too. Joe Derrick, trying to see who the other running back is. They're going to lead block, and this is where we're just going to play smash mouth football. We're going to get a gain about 4 yards right there. It's going to be 2nd down and 6. Sending in Jay Savala. He's going to go in a receiver with the play. Same formation, wishbone formation. Lane at quarterback. This time they're going to fumble the ball. It looked like he was giving it to Carlos to read, and he went to pull it. I think Ozona has recovered the ball. I'm waiting to see the signal from the referees. So they're going to say it's Ozona's football, 3rd down. I think we waiting to see where they mark it. We may have lost a yard on that. Be 3rd down and 6 for Ozona. And Lane was trying to pull it or something like that, and they kind of fumbled the ball. So that's going to be the end of the first quarter for tonight here. Let's see, you know, our Ozona line's got to get a little motivation on offense. I think this offense formation we got in there tonight's really going to bring it home. I think the spread, maybe they're prepared for it. I also think that Flatonia has more speed than a couple of teams we played. I don't think they're as fast as us, but they do have speed. So they're competing real good with us, and on the spread, they're just as quick running around with us. But I think this kind of football right here is where we're going to take it over, because I think our offensive line gets off the ball quick. I think they're going to win in the trenches, and I think Lane's a very small person. They can't see him if he's going to pull it, pass it, or run it. So I think this offense right here is going to be the offense we win tonight. And you can see Coach Taylor firing up the guys. You know, this playoff, it's do or die. There's not a game next week if you don't give it all tonight. So let's see. I'm trying to see. It looks like we're going to run that offense again. I see Lane on the field. We're getting lined up here. It's going to be 3rd down and 7 now. They changed it on the school board there. So it's going to be 3rd down and 7. And we need a big 1st down right here. for Ozona. You need to put a statement out there. This time we're going to run a 9 formation. Carlos and Joe Derek in the back, and they're just going to pitch it. Carlos is going to get a big block right there. He's going to get a hole, and it's going to be about 4th down and 2. 4th down and 2. We almost got the first down right there, but like I said, this offense right here. Our running back's got a lot of power. Our offensive line's getting off the ball a little quicker than they are, and I think this offense is going to be the one to bring us home. I think we're going to go for it on 4th down here. So, yeah, it's not full 4th down and 2. They got it marked between the yards right there, so you're about 4 and 1.5. So we're going to keep that offense in here. And this is going to be smash mouth football. It's where you bite down the mouthpiece and send it up the middle here. And they're going to give it to Joe Derek, and Joe Derek's going to get the first down. And just like I said right there, you watch Carlos Cantu come off of that ball in the backfield, and he comes off like a rocket. He knows when he needs to hit somebody, and that's what he's going to do. And that's going to give Ozona a first down. So that's our first down. Well, it's our second first down, I'm sorry, of the night. But it's a one by run. You know, usually we've been passing the ball mostly from the spread. So now I think we're going to keep running the ball. And Lane can pass it from this formation. He has done it before, and he's pretty quick in the backfield. And this time they're going to bust a play. But Lane, like I said, Lane's very quick, and he's just going to keep on going, and he's going to get about 8 yards. Right there was the play where we kind of do that off, where they send the wing back in motion there and hand the ball, and they had a defensive end right in Lane's face, and Lane turned around, turned it upfield. Got a gain of about 8 yards, I think, 7 yards right there. So it's going to be 2nd down and short for Ozona. And when you have a playmaker like Lane at quarterback, that's the kind of things that happens. You may think it's a busted play, but Lane's quick enough and fast enough. He'll get downfield. We're going to run the same formation. You got Carlos, Joe Derek, Matthew De La Garza in backfield. They're going to hand the ball to Joe Derek. Joe Derek's going to get the first down. They're going to try to trip him up, but he's going to get the first down and more. So we're moving the ball. We got the offense going. I think if we score a touchdown on offense on this drive, you know, that's going to make a statement. Their offense hasn't done anything. Our offense is moving the ball. The only reason they score is on a special teams play. So once we get our offensive going, I think it's going to help the whole game, and I think that's going to change a lot of stuff. So Joe Derek's going to come out of the game for a little bit. They're going to send Matthew De La Garza. I think Jose Munoz and Carlos Cantu in the backfield there. They're going to hand the ball to Carlos. Carlos going to get to the line of scrimmage. He's going to get about 1 yard or 2 gain. He just hits the line of scrimmage, keep his legs driving. Don't go back, go forward. And this offense seems to be the one for us, you know. They're going to Jake's going to bring in the plays. Zayden's going to go out. They're going to keep the running backs in. We'll run the wishbone here. Oh, now we're back in a split. It's almost like an I formation right here. He's going to hand the ball to Carlos, and Carlos is going to lower his shoulder, and he's going to get a good chunk of yards right there. So it's going to be about 3rd down and 5, 3rd down and 4 for Ozona. And you know what? You have to give both teams compliments tonight. It's been a pretty clean game. You know, unsportsmanlike conduct from either team. It's been pretty clean. They're helping each other out, and that's kind of what you want to see on a Friday night. You don't want to see any kid with a bad attitude out there, and it's been pretty clean tonight. Yeah, they're going to call it 3rd down and 5. And this time they're going to go back in the wishbone formation. They're going to pitch it right out here to Jose Munoz. If Jose can find a crease, he can get downfield. And he's going to get downfield. He's at the 1st down and more, so it's going to be an Ozona 1st down. And now that's right when I said the game was clean. This is when things start getting a little rowdy down there, but it's a playoff game, so both teams know it's win or go home. That's going to be 1st down Ozona. And we keep switching out those running backs. Going to keep them fresh. Going to keep them strong. And eventually that's going to wear down that defense. And especially with this offense that we run. That's usually we will wear them down. They're going back to the wishbone formation. Joe Derek's back in. This time it's going to be a quarterback sneak with Lane. And I think he's going to get about 3 yards on a quarterback sneak there. So it's going to be 2nd down and 7 for Ozona. And I think, if it's going to be fourth down and short, fourth down within 2 yards, we're going to go for it. We're on the right side of the 50. The offense is moving the ball. Offensive line's getting off the ball quick. I think we're just going to keep rolling this on down the field. Just keep this motivation going. They're going to line up in a little bit different formation, almost an I formation. Right there, they're going to pitch it out there. Good catch by Joe Derrick. Joe Derrick's going to throw it out to Jose Munoz. He's going to catch the ball. They're going to say it's incomplete. I don't understand how it was incomplete. Ruben, if I was here, I'd ask for your glasses, but we're going to go ahead and look at the replay on the deal right here. And it easily looked caught. I mean, he had control of the ball. It didn't hit the ground. Heck of a play by Jose Munoz. Heck of a throw by Joe Derrick. So it's going to be 3rd down and 8 for Ozona. Run. We're going to go back to our formation, wishbone formation here. They're going to give the ball to Joe Derrick. Joe Derrick's going to get a couple yards, maybe 3 yards. It looks like it's going to be 4th down and 5. And this is where you want to see if what Coach Moore, Coach Taylor want to do here. I think we're going to go for it. Our defense has put up a heck of a fight tonight, shutting down their offense, and now we finally got our offense rolling. So I think they're going to go for it. All right, let's see. Lane's coming in with the play. We're going to stay in that formation. They're going to send a tight end out there. Joe Derrick actually went too tight end out there. And they're going to give the ball to Matthew De La Garza, and he's going to get the first down and more, it looks like. Yes, sir. He's going to get the first down, a little more. Heck of a run. Heck of a block by Joe Derrick out there at tight end. And you see Carlos Cantu helping up one of the Flatonia guys. That's what you want. We're about class. We don't get out of control here. And you see Joe Derrick moved out there too. It's almost like a tight end and wingback position. And he was lead blocking the whole way. Matthew De La Garza just cuts it upfield. A heck of a run by Matthew De La Garza. Good field vision on that run. Lane's going to come back in with the play. And let's see, what cut we're running now. Be the straight wish. They're going to go ahead and call a timeout. Let's see, that looks like Ozona took the timeout. So that's going to be our second timeout of the half. It seems like coaches want to talk, see maybe they seen something they liked or they didn't like. So they're going to call a timeout on that. We've run the ball the whole second quarter. It's been a smooth run for us. We just keep pounding the ball, counting the ball, getting first down, just keeping our running game alive. We're taking all the time off the clock so we can get down here and score a touchdown. I have a lot of faith in our defense. It's going to shut down their offense. It seems like that's what it's been coming to all night. Is going to be defense, and now we're starting to wear their defense down. So we got our offense going. Our defense was already fired up. So our game's slowly starting to turn around. Momentum starting to turn around. We need to get on the scoreboard, and I think we'll get on the scoreboard pretty quick the next round as soon as we get the ball next possession. And we'll see, maybe they'll stay with the same formation. I don't know. It looks like they're going to. There's Lane coming in with the play. So it's going to be 1st and 10 for Ozona. We're on their 32-yard line. He's going to pitch it right out there to Joe Derrick. And Joe Derrick's going to make a move. Oh, no, he's going to fumble the ball. And Flatonia did not recover. We're going to see it's going to be Ozona's ball. The ball fell out. Flatonia tried to cover it. It bounced out of Flatonia's hand, and Ozona jumped on it. The guy came from behind and punched the ball out of Joe Derrick's hand. He came right behind, and when he went straight for the ball, and when he collided with the other guy, it bounced out. But Ozona didn't lose anything. They actually got a gain of about 5 or 4 yards. So it's going to be 2nd down and medium for the Ozona Lions. We'll see, if they keep this out. Joe Derrick don't fumble that much. He's a pretty sturdy running back. They're going to hand the ball to Carlos Cantu, and as soon as he gets to the line of scrimmage, they're going to hit him. They're going to hit him from behind. Guy's going to wrap him up. So it's going to be about 3rd down and 6, 3rd down and 5. Let's see. Yeah, it's going to be 3rd down and I think about 6. So let's, we'll just keep the ball running. Just keep running the ball. We've done it this whole possession, and it's just solid, usually a 3 to 4 yard gain. We're running up the middle there. It's about a 1 yard gain, 2 yard gains because they seem to be coming around quicker than we're used to. And they're going to pitch it out here to Joe Derrick again. He's going to cut it upfield, looking for a lane, and he's going to get about 4 yards. So it's going to be 4th down and 1, and I assume we're going to go for that. You're on the right side of the 50. We went for it earlier. 4th down and 1, I think they're going to go for it. So let's see what play they call, Whether it be a quarterback sneak with Lane because he's small and they can't see him and he can get right through those holes. Or if we're going to run it up the middle, you don't know what kind of plays Coach Moore is going to call right here. But we are going to keep the wishbone formation. They're going to hand it off right here to Carlos Cantu, and Carlos Cantu looks like he is going to get the 1st down. When you hand Carlos Cantu the ball, he's coming up the middle hard and quick. So usually he's going to get positive yardage. It may not be much, but you're not going to get him backwards. He keeps those legs driving the whole way. So it's going to be 1st down and 10 for those Ozona lines. We're going to have the ball on the 21-yard line. We got 3:45 left in the 2nd quarter here. So let's see what we got going on here. There's a handoff. It's going to be a bootleg. Lane's looking for somebody to throw it to. He's going to fling it out. And Matthew DeLaGarza's going to catch the ball. They're going to say he's down right there, but it's going to bounce off one of the other guy's hands, and Matthew DeLaGarza is going to catch the ball. I don't know. There's a flag now. I don't know who the flag's on. I'm waiting to see. It's probably going to be unsportsmanlike conduct on somebody, but I don't know which guy it's on. So I'm going to see if it's against Ozona, which would be a heartbreaker if it's against Ozona because you get the ball moving your way. So we're going to see exactly who it is on. They're talking to Coach Taylor right now. This is going to be against Ozona. That's going to be a 15-yard penalty on Ozona. It was a 1st down for Ozona, but now it's going to be backed up 15 yards. And if you want to win a playoff game like this, you're going to have some discipline. So it's going to be back at the 24-yard line. It's a heck of a play by Ozona, but you make a costly mistake like that, your head's not in the game. That's going to push you back some. And that's one thing you do not want to start making during a playoff game is mistakes. They got the side markers laid down, so it looks like it's going to be 1st down and go from the 24-yard line. So now they're going to have Jose Munoz in there running back, and they're going to hand the ball. Jose's going to go up the middle. He's going to get met at the line of scrimmage. He's going to get sandwiched. So it looks like he's going to fumble the ball. I mean, I don't know if they're going to say Jose was down or not, but they hit Jose from both directions, in the leg and the shoulder, and spun him around. I'm going to wait and see who they call the ball for. It's going to be Flatonia's ball. They ran it right up the middle, and they hit Jose from both sides. And I guess Jose dropped the ball, and Flatonia's defensive lineman just happened to be laying there and grabbed it. So Flatonia is going to take over on Ozona's 25-yard line. So let's see, what Flatonia is going to call. Are they going to pass the ball and try to get on the board quick? Or are they going to throw it deep? Or are they just going to keep the small passes, small running they got going? Looks like they're going to run shotgun formation. Twins on both sides. They're going to send the guy in motion and fake handoff. He's going to throw a pass downfield, and he's wide open. And, man, Joe Pettis. Let me see who this is. I'm pretty sure that's Joe Pettis because, actually, that was Dusty Smith that left. Had a big hit right there. Usually Joe Pettis is the one who comes with the big Smith, and Dusty Smith is a freshman. So that's a heck of a hit by Dusty Smith. I mean, he put a hard hit on that guy. And that guy's probably going to be thinking about that, catching that ball again. So it's going to be first down and 10 for Flatonia on the 45-yard line. Let's see, what's going on. We got 2:40 left in the half. Flatonia 8, Ozona nothing. They're looking to pass the ball. It looks like they had some miscommunication on offense, but the quarterback's going to take off. And I think he dropped the football, but it bounced out of bounds right as he dropped it. It looked like a busted play. It looked like he was supposed to throw maybe a screen over there or something. The receiver's blocking. Little miscommunication, so there's going to be a face mask against Flatonia on this one. So it's probably illegal hands to the face, maybe by an offensive lineman or something. So I don't know. I guess, or maybe he's a signal like they were yanking the face mask down. He did another signal, so that's what happened. So that's going to be first and long for Flatonia. So that's probably going to be a 15-yard penalty, which it is. It's going to back them up quite a bit. So that's going to be all the way from the 31-yard line. So we'll see, if they take chances now or if they just run the ball out. You got 2:28 left in the second half. It's going to be first down and 25 for Flatonia. Let's see. They keep spreading it out. Their quarterback's real quick runner. He's got a decent arm. And actually, he's going to keep it right up the middle. And he's going to run a read play. And this time it's going to be, he's going to fumble again. Dusty Smith's going to come from the other side and actually make a tackle. The quarterback seems to run with the ball hanging out. If somebody could put a pop on him while he's running the ball, he would probably fumble the ball infield. That's the second time in a row he's been hit towards the sidelines and the ball flies out of bounds. I mean, Dusty Smith hit him and the ball flew right out of his hands, right out of bounds. But the kid is quick. That kid is a quick running back. He does a great job reading that play. Just right then, he read that play, pulled it, ran up the middle. Same kind of play Jesse Vega does. Jesse's very good at that also. So I'm excited to see the adjustments also we're going to make on halftime. They're going to hurry to the line of scrimmage. 2:12 left in first half. They're going to pitch the ball. He's going to run right up the middle, but Joe Pettis is going to come from linebacker position and tackle him. Joe Derrick there. And tackle him. He's going to get about a yard, so it's going to be third down and long for Flatonia. But Joe Derrick, he flies in there. No matter what he's doing, offense, defense, he's getting there quick, full blast all the time. And once again, our defense is holding. Our defense needs to make a big stop right here. You got 1:49 left in the first half. So we need a big stop right here. Go ahead and get them to punt the ball. I don't think they're going to try to go deep on a fourth down. If we can stop them here, I don't think they'll go for it. But they do have everybody split out here, and the receivers are going deep. They're going to run a screen pass right here, and it looks like he's going to get the first down. Dusty Smith and Rigo Treto, two freshmen, going to come up with the tackle there. So they're going to get the first down. Dusty Smith's going to come up with another tackle along with Rigo there. They ran a screen play. I seen the receivers going deep. I was even looking at the receivers going deep. Running back just curls around right behind the line, catches the ball, and heads upfield. In a big game like that, pretty good call by the Flatonia coach right there because we were all thinking, third down is going to go deep. They're going to run this one. The quarterback's going to keep it. He's going to try to make it up the field, but Emmanuel Venegas is going to be back there quick. Going to grab a hold of a leg. He's going to be down. They're going to call a timeout. So it's going to be 58 seconds left in the first half. Their quarterback, he's a very shifty guy, exactly like Lane. They're running a lot of read plays, and they run a lot of short passes. They've gone deep once. We had it covered completely. But they like to run a couple of stop and goes. They like to run 10-yard hook, maybe a couple slants in there, those kind of plays. And then they like to read replays and get it in their quarterback hands. As you can tell, he is their playmaker. He's a really shifty, fast guy. So it seems like they're going to try to keep moving the ball just very short. And still, we ran the ball the whole way down the field. They're going to do short passes and some read plays to get it down there. Our defense just needs to put a little pressure on them. You're going to have to watch your reads on defense definitely because they are doing about a lot of different stuff on here. So you got to really watch that. I think our defense is doing a heck of a job. They haven't scored on us all night. The only reason they scored is they got a block punt, and it was in the end zone when they recovered it. So we're going to see, what Flatonia comes up with. They did have a timeout right there. Let's see what what plays they come up with, and let's see what Coach Taylor talked to the defense about. We got Isaac out here at tight end, Kobe Mendez, Juan Vega there on defensive line, and they're going to get back there quick. And, man, I'll tell you what, Rigo Treto almost came around and knocked that ball down. The defensive line was all over that quarterback. I watch Emmanuel Venegas. I watch Kobe Mendez, Juan Vega, Isaac, they were surrounding him. He didn't have much place to go, so he threw it out there quick. And result in throwing it quick like that, it's an incompletion. So that's the kind of pressure we need from our linemen. And if they're going to try to pass and sit back in the pocket, most of the time we're going to get back there. So they're going to have splits over here. Now here comes Ozona lines, and he's going to air it out. And it looks like there's going to be a pass interference on Zayden Badillo. Heck of a play. Zayden Zayden got there a little bit early, but he was recovering, and he hit the guy a little early. So they're going to call that on Zayden right there, pass interference. Let's see where they're going to mark the ball at. You know, Zayden's just trying to make a play. He's trying to make a play, and he got there a little too early. And they're going to call that. As you can tell, these referees are strict tonight. And but they seem to call it fair. They seem to call it both ways. So it seems like they're, up to my standards, a pretty good bunch of referees here. So that's going to be a first down. So they're going to get 15 yards right there. So that's going to get a first down. You got 48 seconds left in the first half. You know, we need to keep them out of the end zone right there. They're going to mark it on the 27-yard line, on Ozona's 27-yard lines. So, you know, they're trying to go deep with some passes. As you can tell, our secondary has come up. You know, we don't get many penalties. Sometimes when you get a penalty, it's better than a touchdown. There's a fumble on the snap right there. He's going to pick it up, and he's going to try to run for it, and he's a shifty guy. And Dusty Smith's going to knock him out of bounds right there. He's not going to get the first down. It doesn't seem like where they marked it, so it's going to be second down and 1. And the quarterback, smart quarterback, I mean, he is hitting that sidelines. He is getting out of bounds when he can. And he's a quick, shifty guy. And, you know, right there you had the defensive line on him. They had him. He just slips through the cracks and runs the ball out of bounds, so it's going to be second down and 1. You know, you want to keep him in bounds, so they'll have to use another timeout. They only have one, but, you know, the kid is a good, shifty quarterback. He's quick, he's fast, he's smart. He knows when to get out of bounds. Right here he's going to drop back. He's looking downfield. Oh, here comes Ozona lines. He's going to throw it out there, and there's going to be a catch by one of the Flatonia receivers. He's going to get the first down, and he's going to get down to about the 12-yard line, but there is a flag in the backfield here. It looks like that's going to be roughing the passer. As soon as he threw the ball, I started looking downfield. Yeah, so it's going to be against Ozona. That's going to be a first down. Let's see where they mark it. Waiting to see what the refs are going to call here. Are they going to call it a first down, or are they going to move the ball? They're talking with the Flatonia coach here. I think maybe what they're discussing is, I'm not a referee, I don't know, is the play happened behind the line of scrimmage. So I don't know, do they tack it on to for the original line of scrimmage? I think that's maybe what they're talking about right now, where they need to place the ball. Is it a first down? Let's see what they're going to do here. I think it's going to be a first down, yes. So there's a penalty against Ozona here. They're going to mark the ball at the 9-yard line, at Ozona's 9-yard line. You got 27 seconds left in the first half. Flatonia 8, Ozona 0. It's been a good game between both teams. Both defenses seem to be going at it. Similar offense. So they're both going at things right here. We drove the ball down the field. Now they're driving the ball down the field, and it looks like they're going to move it up. It's going to be about the 6 yard, 6 yard line. They're going to mark it on a 6 yard line now. So we need the offense. You know they're probably going to pass it here. They only have one timeout left, so they're eventually going to pass it to keep the clock from going down here. And he's actually going to run it. I mean, he's going to see if he gets out of bounds. No, he's going to be down right there. And they're going to have to take a timeout. Let's see if they do. Yeah, they're going to waste their time. Use their last timeout. And there's 18 seconds left, first half. Yeah, they're going to mark the ball down on Ozona's 2 yard line. So right here, they're probably, I don't know, honestly, I don't know. I think they're going to, pass it, because if you run it and you don't get in, you're going to have to hurry to the line of scrimmage, spike it, and then maybe have enough for one more play. Well, there's a penalty on the play. I'm sorry. So they're going to push it back. There's a penalty against Flatonia. It was unsportsmanlike conduct against Flatonia. So they're going to move that all the way back to the 21 yard line. So that's going to be a long shot for Flatonia to get in the end zone here. It's going to back them up a little bit to the 21 yard line. I didn't see the flag there. I guess our kids are around it. Couldn't tell. So that's going to be a second down and go. So it's going to be second down and 21 for Flatonia. So they're going to have a 10-second runoff. So it should be 8 seconds left, I guess, in the first. I'm waiting to see in the first half here. Let's see, is it going to be 8 seconds? He said the referee said it should be a 10-second runoff. Now they're talking again. Let's see what they come up with. I'll tell you what, this stadium we're playing is an awesome stadium. The field is awesome. It's super clean. The press box are nice. The stands are nice. The lights are nice. We got a replay screen up here by the scoreboard. It's a great place to play some football. All right, seems like they got it going. They're not going to do the 10-second runoff, so there's going to be 18 seconds left in the first half. They are backed up to the 21 yard line. They got to get in the end zone here. And they got trips to the left now. And the quarterback's looking. He's going to drop back. He's going to air it out, and this guy is wide open. And, man, Zayden Badillo timed that pass perfect. The guy jumped way too soon to catch the ball, and Zayden timed it, jumped up, almost caught the ball, but he knocked it down. So it's going to be second down and 21 and go for the Flatonia. It's going to be 12 seconds left. Third down. I'm sorry. Not second down, third down. So, let's see if they can get it in there. I mean, they seem to be going after that direction over there. And both times Zayden has knocked it down. The first one they got in with the flag. That one was just timed perfect. The first one, it was just a little, too soon. So now there's no running backs. He's just going to throw it away. It's going to be fourth down. Coach Taylor's going to send the house on that one. So that's going to be fourth down and 21 for Flatonia. Let's see, what they're going to do. Are they going to go for a field goal? You got 7 seconds left in the first half. Flatonia 8, Ozona nothing. Let's see if they try to get in the end zone right here. Will they go for a Hail Mary and try to get in? They do have a quarterback that can scramble and give them a little time. So, let's see. We got our secondary in the back. I wouldn't be surprised they try the old hook and ladder or something. He's going to roll out to the left here. He's looking downfield like he's going to throw it. He's going to throw it right there. And I don't know if he's in or not. It's going to say incomplete. They're going to say he's out of bounds. They caught the ball. Lane and the Flatonia player are fighting over it, but they're going to say that he was out of bounds. He did catch the ball, but he must have been stepping out of bounds so they could see. So that's going to be the first half of play for tonight's game. It's going to be Flatonia 8, Ozona 0. It's been a back-and-forth battle. Neither one of the offenses have scored a touchdown. Flatonia scored on us because they blocked a punt. It was in our own end zone. They just fell on the ball. That gave them the 8 points with the 2-point conversion. So it's been a battle all night. I mean, both offenses, the defense are going at it. You know, they're running this play similar to ours. We're running play similar to theirs. We're throwing deep passes. They're throwing short passes. It's a heck of a game, just like we thought. I'd like to see what the coaches are going to make adjustments. Coach Taylor's very good at adjustments at halftime. But we'll be back for the second half here in just a few minutes, and y'all will get to see the band. They will be on the field in just a couple minutes. We're back, everybody, for the second half of play. It's been a tight game, offense versus offense, defense versus defense, just matching it up, perfect with each other. They're winning 8-0, but it's not because of an offensive play or something. They blocked a punt. It was in our end zone. They recovered and got a touchdown, got a 2-point conversion. Other than that, it's a very tight game. Our offense drove down the field, couldn't get in the end zone. Their offense drove down the field, couldn't get in the end zone. It seems like our defenses both are bend don't break, but Coach Taylor makes great halftime adjustments. He's very good on making the little things come to light and making them big. Like you see a certain person just lining up in one little spot, and he'll change that spot, and it seems to create a mismatch with another person on that team, and it creates openings, and we start scoring touchdowns. Those Ozona lines are coming in the stadium right now. They're taking the field. They're pumped up. You see our players. They don't give up. They're pumped up. They're ready for the second half of play. We do get the ball this second half because they won the toss and received the first half, so we will get the ball. I'm excited for the second half. I'm always excited for the second half of football for those Ozona lines because it seems like that's when we turn it on. It seems like we've seen what they got. The coaches go to work making adjustments. Players are listening, and they know what's going on. The second half's when Ozona usually comes to life and starts making a lot of plays. So I'm excited to see what the second half has in store for us. I don't know if we're going to change up some stuff on defense. The defense is actually doing a pretty good job. Both defenses are actually doing a pretty good job. So I don't think we'll see a lot of adjustments there. But I do think we'll see a lot of adjustments on our offensive side. Flatonian's offense, it's similar to ours, but they also have a shifty quarterback, so they kind of let him drop back if nobody's open. Hey, let's make a play. He's a fast kid, he's a shifty kid, and he will get downfield. So that seems to be like one of their main things. Our offense is a little different, a little more, structured. We do this, we do that. We're going to stay uniform in a formation and stuff like that. Working, help our teammate, depend on each other as a team. So they're going to kick off the ball to us here to start this second half, and I really think that Ozona is going to turn it up here. I really think they're going to turn it on. I think it's going to be a different ball game this second half, and I think we're going to get up about 3 touchdowns. I think it'll be 21-8 by the end of the game here. They're going to kick it over there. Looks like that's going to go to Marco Rodriguez. He's going to pick it up. He's going to break one tackle. Break another tackle. He's going to get to about the 24-yard line. It was a short kick. It bounced in front of Marco. He caught it right as the guy was diving. Went right past him. Got a couple of yards. So let's see what, Coach Moore, Coach Taylor have in store for us on this offense. I'm looking to see, trying to see the players out here. Looks like the Jesse Vega is going to go in at quarterback. We're going to go back to the spread. These are the adjustments I'm talking about. As you can tell, we've changed it up a little bit. They're going to give the handoff to Joe Derrick, who's going to get about a 4-yard gain on the play right there. Things like that. This guy, they send him in motion. That's adjustments I'm talking about. You get mismatches on defense. That's what we're trying to look for here. And those are some of the adjustments that Coach Taylor and Coach Moore made in the locker room. As you see, we're going no huddle. Start trying to wear on that defense. Keep it going with an empty backfield on this time. Looks like he's looking downfield. He's going to fire. Oh, just a little short. He was looking for Logan Fay. Looking like Jesse kind of sidearmed it. There could be somebody in his face right there, or one of the defensive linemen in his ways. I can't see from here. I'm not the same angle he is. But he threw a little sidearm pass like he was trying to get it around one of the defensive players, and it just came up short. So it's going to be 3rd down and 6 for Ozona. And that second down seems to be the key in our drives. Once we have a big second down play or get about 4 yards on the second down play, that seems to get a little momentum. We usually get 3rd down. It's just when they seem to stop us on that second down play. And right there you see Joe Pettis juking and jiving. He's going to go all the way down the field to the 50-yard line. There's a flag, and I think it's going to be a face mask against Flatonia because the kid was trying to bring him down. Looked like he had a hold of his head. I'm not for sure. That's just my opinion. So we're going to see what they call here. Heck of a run by Joe Derrick. I mean, he is zigzagging, going up at field. He's great field vision. He's a smart kid, smart runner, and a hard runner. So it's going to be holding against Ozona. I was wrong on that. So they're going to say that the penalty was about 10 yards in front of the original first down. So let's see. That's going to give us a first down anyways. So it's going to be first down and 10. Ozona at the 35. It was at the 50, but they got us for holding. So they're going to move it back to the Ozona's 35. But we do have a fresh set of downs to work with here. And as you can see, the adjustments that I'm talking about, the adjustments that Coach Taylor, Coach Moore, they make these adjustments. Coach Green, he makes adjustments on defense. So let's see kind of what's coming up here. So as you can see, the offense, they're going to go to another empty backfield here. They're going to send Jose Munoz in motion. He's going to do a replay. Jesse Vega is going to read it, and he's going to get about 3 yards on the carry. We have a little bit more lively offense, a little more motion, a little bit misconception here on our offense than we did in the first half. You trying to find that mismatch, trying to find that read, trying to get people to bite on the wrong thing, and it seems to be working a little bit here in the start of the second half. There's 10:33 left in the third quarter. Let's see. Right there's a snap.
Oh.
Jesse Vega is a botched play right there. So it's going to be about third down. They're going to lose 5 yards on the play, actually 7 yards on the play. So it's going to be third down and 15 for your Ozona Lions. Maybe there's some miscommunication there because Jesse Vega got the ball. Looked like he was about to pitch it in the air and nobody was there. So he caught it and they ran in and hit him. So I don't know if Jesse called one play and it was a change of another, but it's all right. We got third down. We got plenty of speed on the offense, and Jesse's got an arm. Let's see if he can get it downfield here. He's looking off to the left side of the field. He's going to scramble. He's going to fire it over the middle to Logan Fay, and it's just a little high. It's going to bounce off the hands of Logan. I mean, Jesse's scrambling, trying to get through. Maybe set his feet just a little bit sooner and let the ball rip. But as a quarterback, I can't say much. I'm up here in this nice room when he's down there, and when you plant your feet, usually you take a pretty good shot. But that play's kind of hard to make there. So it looks like we're going to go ahead and punt the ball. It's going to be fourth down and 15 for the Ozona Lions. It seems like that penalty kind of stopped some momentum we had going there. And I think it's Marco Rodriguez is actually going to punt it, and the ball goes over Marco's head. He's going to get away from one tackle. He's going to go away from another tackle, and he's going to run out of bounds. And it looks like you think he would try to punt it or get it away. So it looks like Flatonia is going to take over on Ozona's. I'm waiting to see Ozona's 17-yard line. About 17-yard line. So the snap goes over Marco's head, and he's trying to get rid of the ball, so he just lowers his shoulder and runs into one of the Flatonian guys. So let's see what kind of adjustments they made. The mistakes is what's going to be a key tonight. We need to stop these mistakes, like the holding play that moved us back when we had good field position on the 50-yard line, had a first down that moved us back. Then we had a botched play where a miscommunication. Looks like the running back's going to just run it right up the right side there in between, and Marco Rodriguez is going to come away with the tackle. And they've made some adjustments also on offense. As you can see, the way they're running the ball, number 20, their quarterback, he had the ball most of the time in his hands. His name's Keyshawn Green, and he's a pretty quick player. So now it looks like they're going to start running the ball maybe up the middle, off the edges here. Different formations like an ace formation, one running back in the backfield here. Two receivers out on the left. He's gonna pitch the ball. This guy gonna run it right up the middle. I'm trying to see the number of the running back. I apologize. Can't tell if that was number 30 or number 38. But I'm gonna go ahead and call number 30 Chris Johnston on that carry right there. And we've run the same play like that, except for our guy, when we pitch it, he seems to run to the outside. These guys pitch it. They seem to catch it, run up the middle. We have faced this kind of offense before. Maybe not the speed, but we have faced some of these plays are similar, and we have gone against this before. And they're just going to pitch it right here to the outside, and it looked like Jesse Vega is going to get to the outside, make him cut it up to the middle, and he's going to be down at the 1-yard line. So it's going to be third down, third down and go. But it's on the 1-yard line. You got 8:24 left in the third quarter. Flatonia 8, Ozona nothing. And they got it down to the 1 yard line. Let's see, they're going to run a quarterback sneak, and they're going to say he is in. So another touchdown for Flatonia. He seemed like they just ran a quarterback sneak. Quarterback Doug's shoulder ran up the middle, if I'm correct. Watch a replay here. Looked like that's what they did. So it's going to be Flatonia 14, Ozona 0. We got to get a little motivation on the sidelines and on our offense. You know, our defense seems they're not tired. It's just they came out with some different adjustments right now. So we got to catch up to those adjustments, start making plays of our own. They're going to kick a field goal here for the extra point. That snap is down and kick is up, and it is good. So that will make it 15, Flatonia, 0 for Ozona. So they're gonna kick the ball off to us again. You know, we need to get our offense going. We had it going to that penalty. It seemed like it was, running the ball, it was sending people in motion. You know, it was starting to throw off Flatonia's defense, and we get a pretty good run by Joe Derrick. He gets it down to the 50-yard line, and then that penalty seemed to kind of stop our motivation, our momentum on offense. Maybe we can get that going. I really believe we would have got down to a touchdown right there. So hopefully we can get more of the same motivation on our offense on this series, get down there and score a touchdown. You know, I'd like to see maybe they kick it to Lane. Lane get some speed going, get up the field like he has all year long, and get us a good return either for a touchdown, a great field position, get some motivation, get some fire in our guys, and get everybody going. Their kicker kicks it kind of high, and I'm watching to see right here because he moved back about 3 yards and another player screwed it up. So let's see how they call it right here, and he's actually going to more of a squib kick right to Lane. Lane's going to make a smooth catch, and Lane is going to take off upfield, and that's what I'm talking about. Lane has got tons and tons of speed, and let's see right there, as you're waiting for the referees to stop for forward progress. You know, there's a pile of guys fighting right there. You don't ever, want it to stop and then keep fighting because there's times come up, strip the ball out of your hands, stuff like that. But as you can see, Lane has got some speed. He's got some good field vision. When he catches that kickoff, he takes off downfield. So let's see if we can get this momentum going with our offense to see if we go back to if we stay in the spread or we go back to, the wishbone offense. It looks like Lane's on the sideline, so it looks like we're probably going to stay with Jesse at quarterback. It looks like there is a flag on the play. It's going to be an offsides on Flatonia. So they'll move that up to the 44-yard line for the Ozona line. So it's going to be first down and 10 from their 44 with great field position. They're going to give the ball right there to Joe Derrick. Joe Derrick's going to break one tackle. He's going to break another tackle. He's going to get out to the sidelines, and man, that kid can leap. He's got explosiveness in his legs. I mean, he can cut. He's quick, and he can jump so high. I cannot wait to see Joe Derrick in track and field. He is so fast and so quick and explosive. It's awesome to watch a kid run the ball. Looks like we're going to stay in the spread offense here. They're going to keep Joe Derrick there at running back. There's a snap. They're going to give him the ball, and he's going to take a little bit of hesitation step, find a hole, and get downfield. He's going to get about a 3-yard gain right there. So it'll be second down, and I'd say second down and 7 is what we're going to call it. We just keep the ball moving. Just keep the ball moving. Let's put one in the end zone. Let's get the motivation, everything back on our side. We still got 2 quarters of football. That's the first touchdown they scored on offense. We just got to keep it going. We're going to stay, and this time we're going to go to the pistol formation. Cantu and Joe Derrick in the backfield. And he's going to throw a screen right there to Joe Derrick. But one of the offensive linemen are kind of right right there the same time we threw the ball. Alton Little right there. You know, they threw the ball. Alton and Joe kind of ran into each other. And I don't think Joe realized who it was next to him. I think he thought it was a defensive player. We got 6:47 third quarter. Flatonia 15, Ozona nothing. There's a snap, empty backfield. He's going to fire it out there too. I think that's Marco Rodriguez. Marco Rodriguez is going to come up with a big catch right there. Almost gets a first down, about 2 yards short. So it's going to be 4th down and 2, 4th down and 3. It's hard to tell at this angle. 4th down and 3. 4th down and 3 for the Lions. You got to go for it. Just playoffs is win or go home, so you got to give it all tonight. I mean, you've got to give everything you got. You got to get first downs. You got to get touchdowns. I think there's a timeout on the field. It looked like there's a timeout Flatonia on the field. So they must have seen something quick. The coach is quick to call a timeout. He recognizes there must be a mismatch somewhere, so he's going to call a timeout. So it's going to be 4th down and 3 for the Ozona Lions. They're on Flatonia's 34. So we're on the right side of the 50. We just need to keep the momentum going, get a first down, get a fresh set down, just keep driving the ball. Put the ball in the end zone, get us a touchdown. Our defense is, they're playing pretty good. They've scored 1 touchdown on our defense tonight. I think we'll be quick to make those adjustments on defense as we go. But, we got 2 quarters to play, just 1 more half to play. And, you gotta give it all right now. You got to give everything you have because this is not just a regular season game. It's a playoff game. It's win or go home. And I can't stress that enough that, when you're on a team like this, and especially if you're a senior, you want to make sure you do everything you possibly can to win this game. And I'm sure some of the other players noticed that, seeing Joe, Derek, and Jesse Vega, people like this trying to play by example. They're playing as hard as they can. They're trying to make some plays. You see Manuel Venegas out there, Charles Childress. People like this senior year, they're trying to make some plays. They're trying to make sure that they can get a win. So here we go. It's a big 4th down right here. 4th down. And they're going to call it 4th down and 2 now. Let's see. Right here we're going to run the spread. And it looks like there's going to be a flag on Ozona. I don't know for sure that, but I'm watching the Ozona side more than I'm watching Flatonia side, so I'm going to see what they say. But usually when it's an approachment, they go ahead and let the play continue. But I could be wrong. No, it is. It's a false start on Ozona. So that's going to be 4th down and 7 now. It was 4th down and short, and now it's going to be 4th and 7. And that right there, you do not want to make mistakes when you're going for it on 4th down and 2. I mean, I did see Flatonia jump in. Their defensive line also jumped across and, must have set our guys off because when they jumped, it seemed like we moved. So they're going to keep Joe Derek in the backfield. Spread. Jesse Vega's going to look downfield. He's scrambling. He's going to break 1 tackle. They're chasing him. He's going to have to get rid of the ball. Smart play by Jesse Vega. They're going to see I don't know if they're going to throw a flag and call it intentional grounding. But, I mean, I don't think you could call that intentional grounding. You had a guy hanging off of you, so they can't determine which direction he was going to throw the ball. I mean, he may want to be throwing it to the right side of the field when you're getting pulled, and you throw it to the left side of the field. They're not going to call intentional grounding, but that's going to be a turnover on downs for Ozona. That was 4th down and 3, so they will take over on Ozona's 42-yard line. I think that's right. So it's 6:06 left in the third quarter. 15 Flatonia, 0 Ozona. Waiting to see where they're going to mark the ball. The refs are having a discussion. So we're going to see where they're going to put the ball and see what they're talking about. There's the flag. He throws it up again. They're going to call intentional grounding against Ozona. Flatonia's coach is out there quick to call that. I just don't see how you can call that on a quarterback that's getting dragged down to the ground, so he throws the ball. You can't determine. So it's going to be first down Flatonia. This time they're going to move the ball to the 50-yard line. So Flatonia is going to take over at the 50-yard line. First down and 10, 6:06 left in the third quarter. Flatonia 15, Ozona 0. You know, let's see if our defense can come up with a big stop here. They ran a little bit different formation and plays last series. Let's see if they continue with that or if they're going to change it up a little bit. The quarterback did go under center a little bit more last series, and this time he's already lined up. It looks like he's going to be running the shotgun. They do have that wing back or up back right there to the right of the quarterback here. And you got to watch. Sometimes they send this kid in motion. So I don't know. Now, there they're going to say false start, Flatonia. Illegal shift, okay, against Flatonia. So that's going to move them back 5 yards. So it's going to be first down at 15 for Flatonia. And now the ball is at the 42-yard line, at their own 42-yard line. Let's see if they stay in the shotgun formation, which it looks like they are. Pretty much same formation they lined up with a while ago. There's a snap right there. Quarterback's going to run a replay. He's going to pull the ball. He's going to get out. And it looks like Jose Munoz is going to hit him first. Then Alton Lauder is going to come from the defensive line. And Isaac Atkins are going to join Jose Munoz on that tackle right there. He's going to get a gain about 3 yards. So, you know, it looked like it was more yards. But I think it was because the quarterback's so deep in the backfield. By the time he reads the play and everything moves forward, it takes him a minute to get to the original line of scrimmage. So they only got 2 yards on the play, second down and 8. They're going to run the same formation that they just ran. They're going to pass it out there to the screen. He's going to stay in bounce. Jose Munoz went to push him out, and somehow he stayed in bounce. And he's going to get about a gain of, I'd say 6 yards. Actually, maybe 7 yards. It's going to be about third down and 3. Let's see if, you know, we can get a big stop here. You need a big stop right here. Try and get them to punt the ball. This time they are going to go under center. And I wouldn't be surprised if they don't hand it to the running back right there. This time they're going to pitch it. He's going to cut it and run up middle, and he is going to get the first down in about 2 yards more. So we've seen this play run against us before during the year. I'm trying to remember which team ran it, but I remember this because it was surprising. Because usually when they pitch it, usually they get outside. This time when they pitch it, they just turn around, pitch it to the running back. He takes his high step and looks for a hole and runs up the middle. So it's going to be first down and 10. They're in Ozona territory on the 41-yard line. Right there is going to be a fumble, and Ozona is going to recover the ball. The quarterback was trying to fake handoff to the running back, and the ball with his right hand, the ball just flew right out of his left hand. Trying to see who was it that jumped on there. One of the defensive linemen jumped on it, it looked like. And Ozona is going to take over on the fumble. So now we got a little motivation. The offense gets the ball back. Now we need to get downfield and put some points on the board. And, you know, let's see if we stay in the spread, which Jesse Vega's out there, and I don't see Lane, so we probably are going to stay in the spread right there. They got 2 running backs on each side to split in this formation. Jesse's going to look back. He's looking for Jose Munoz, which he's going to throw out there. Jose Munoz is going to catch it. He's going to get about a gain of 9 yards. Jose Munoz was calling for the ball. I was watching him as he ran that route. It was like it was a curl route, but you kind of stay in motion. And Jose Munoz was waving his hand, trying to get the ball to him. So they're going to stay in the shotgun formation. This time just Joe Derrick in the backfield with him. He's going to fake the handoff, and he's not going to get very far. Jesse Vega was kind of a read play, and there's going to be a flag, I think, against Ozona there. There's a replay right there, and he didn't give it to Joe Derrick. And Joe Derrick So that's going to be unsportsmanlike conduct against Ozona. So that's going to back us up 15 yards. So that, which was going to be about second down and 5, is now going to be about second down and 20. So that's going to bring them back, I think, to the maybe the 35-yard line. And that's the mistakes you don't want to make. You don't want to let emotions get in, stuff like that. So it's going to, I'm sorry, it's third down. Third down, I apologize. Not second down. So it's going to be third down and 19 on the school board here. I said third down and 20. I was close. There's a snap. They're going to run shotgun formation. They're going to send the blitz in on Jesse. He's got 3 or 4 guys holding on to him, and he's just going to take the sack. Jesse was thinking about throwing it away. Right as he was throwing it, that guy hit him. You know, Jesse was trying to get away from each other. Trying to get away from the defense, I'm sorry. And he had one hanging on him and one coming from behind, and they're going to get him. The guy coming from behind hit Jesse right as he thought he was going to throw it. It was a smart play by Jesse to hang on to the ball and take the sack instead of try to throw it and get an interception when you're this close to your own end zone. So Marco Rodriguez is going to punt the ball for us. There's a snap. Marco's going to get it off. It's going to bounce, and like I said, Marco usually gets a Ozona bounce, so it looks like they're going to take over at their own 40-yard line. So let's get our defense, stand strong again, get another turnover. We got to put some points on the board. So 2:23 left in the third quarter. Flatonia 15, Ozona nothing. Flatonia's going to start with the ball on their own 40, first down and 10. You know, our defense needs to stand strong. We need to get in there. The running back on these read plays the quarterback on these read plays is what's getting us right there. See, right there's a read play. Ozona read it perfect. They're going to stop him. What happens is when the quarterback reads it, he's pretty good at the play fake, and he pulls it, and he gets up the field pretty quick. He hits the middle and then gets to the outside as fast as he can. He's a fast kid. He's a shifty kid. And I think that's one of the plays that's getting us. Right now, you're going to have 2 minutes left in the third quarter. They going to be second down and 12 for Flatonia. And they're starting to stay in the shotgun formation. They have run under center a couple of times tonight, but they have splits on both sides. Shotgun formation. He's looking deep. He's going to throw the ball right there, and that's going to be a great play over there on the far sidelines from Marco Rodriguez. They throw the ball. He times it great, causes a commotion. That way he can't catch the ball, so it's going to be third down and 12. And let's see, are they going to go deep? Are they going to run trick play? Are they going to go for it on fourth down? You're in the second half of this game, 1:40 left in the third quarter. I don't know what the Flatonia coach is thinking, but we will find out pretty soon. Our defense is ready to play. Looks like they're going to call a timeout. Flatonia is going to call a timeout. Maybe they want to change the play, but it's third down and long, third down and 12 for Flatonia on their own 38-yard line. I'm sorry. Our defense has been playing tough all night. What we need right here is a big stop. We need to make a statement. We need to see one of the big Joe Derrick hits if they throw it across the middle, because it seems like when Joe Derrick lands one of those big hits, it just really pumps up the whole team. So we need, see one of those. We need our offense to get the motivation going. They seem to move the ball. They move it, and they get a first down, and then it seems like we run into a wall there. I think we'll start seeing some different plays from Coach Moore calling the plays. I think we're going to see some different plays there. I think we're going to see some different formations now. When they came out, they were running a lot of motion, which did seem to mess up Flatonia's defense and I guess their reads and stuff. And, it was a lot of confusion in the backfield for them. but it's helping us out a lot. So I don't know if they're going to go back to that. If they're going to pass the ball. But right now we got a big 3rd down and 12 coming up. And this is a big stop for Ozona. You need to stop right here, and you need to get the ball back in your hands. You need to get on the scoreboard before the end of the 3rd quarter. So right there is going to be a pitch right to the outside. The running back's going to fumble the ball, and it looks like Manuel Venegas and Joe Munoz hits him. He gets past Joe Munoz, but Emmanuel Venegas hits him pretty hard. It's going to set him back another about 5 yards. So that's going to be 4th down and 17, I think. I'm trying to make sure that's right. Waiting to see where they spot the ball. Oh, there's a flag on the play. There's see which way they call this. It's going to be a legal block against Flatonia. They're going to decline the penalty, so it's going to be 4th down for Flatonia. Should be, I think, 4th down and 17. I'm waiting to see where they mark it. That's what it looks like to me. So, it looks like, I guess they're going to go for it here. No, it looks like they have a punter now. We got Lane back deep. There's a snap right there. Going to be a nice punt. Lane's going to catch the ball. He's not going to fair catch it. He's going to break 1 tackle. He's going to get upfield. Jose Munoz leading the way. He's going to jump over one guy, and he's going to get down about the 48-yard line. So Ozona's going to take over pretty good field position on their own 48-yard line. 52 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Actually, a 49-yard line. I'm sorry. And we need to get something going with our offense. Both defense have been playing good tonight. We really need to get something going with our offense and put some points on the board. Looks like we're going to be running the spread, and he's going to have the split backs in the backfield with him. Joe Derrick, Carlos Cantu. I've been doing a lot better of not calling him Chris, but I probably will now. So, got Carlos back there with Joe Derrick. There's a snap right there. He's trying to break 1 tackle. He's going to fling it right out there. Oh, looks like he's throwing out there to Joe Derrick. It seems like they're running some blitzes, and they may be disguising it, right there. But they blitzed in. 2 guys are coming in on Joe Derrick. You got to make a decision as a blocker which one you're going to hit. A lot of times you can't block both of them. And he hit the guy coming up the middle, and the guy from the outside seemed to come down on Jesse right there. And then another guy came in, 2 of them took him down. So you got 44 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Flatonia 15, Ozona 0. We got the ball. It's 2nd down and 10. You got Joe Derrick in the backfield with Jesse. He's going to send Jose Munoz in motion. Joe Derrick's going to get a good handoff and get a good chunk of yards right here. It looks like he's going to be about 2 yards short, so it's going to be about 3rd down and 2, which is a manageable, awesome 3rd down. So 3rd down and 2 here. We got the momentum going. It seems like that play at the middle seems to be like everybody's in slow motion. I mean, Joe Derrick's just zigzagging, may get his way down the field. And, I mean, when we keep running the ball up the middle like that, it's going to be the same formation. There's a snap. They're going to give it to Joe Derrick again. He's going to get pretty close to the 1st down. It looks like he's going to have the 1st down. It got about half a yard more. Yes, sir. They're going to give Ozona the 1st down. So that's the last seconds of the 3rd quarter. So 5 seconds left. They're going to go ahead and let the quarter in. And while we switch quarters, I'd like to thank our sponsors, Ozona National Bank, Tom Thorpe Transport, GL Bunger Real Estate, First Baptist Church of Ozona, and West Texas Rehab. I appreciate everything y'all do for us. If anybody y'all see them, tell them thanks. Y'all get to watch these games at your house. You don't have to make the trip in the cold weather, and with all the stuff going on, you don't have to mess with it. So thank them people when you see them. So it's going to be the start of the 4th quarter. Flatonia 15, Ozona nothing. While we're got a timeout, we're going to hear some words from our sponsor. back here. Started the fourth quarter. Flatonia 15. Ozona nothing. It's been a tight game the whole game. They blocked a punt in the first quarter. It was in our own end zone. They fell on the ball in the end zone. Then they got the extra 2-point conversion, so it was 8-0 first half. The second half, they come out here in the third quarter and they drive down the field and score a touchdown, kick an extra point, makes it 15-0. Defense has held them this towards the end of the third quarter and almost the whole game. They've only got one offensive touchdown. So Ozona's driving the ball. It's first down and 10 for Ozona. They're on the right side of the field. They just keep giving the ball to Joe Derrick, and he just keeps getting yards up the field. I mean, like right there, looks like a nice 7-yard run, 6-yard run by Joe Derrick. So that's going to be second down and about 4. They're going to call it second down and 3. It looks like they're going to run a spread offense. Joe Derrick's in the backfield. They're going to throw it right out there to Marco Rodriguez. And it's going to bounce off Marco Rodriguez's hands. So it's going to be third down and 30 is what they got on the scoreboard. Third down and 3, 4-down territory, fourth quarter. You're going to have to go for it. And we really, really need to put some points on the board. We got to get our offense going this fourth final quarter. Looks like they're going to run an empty backfield. Third down. They're going to send Joe Derrick in motion, and they're going to hand the ball to Joe Derrick, and he's going to get the first down and a little more. He's going to spin. He's going to get out of bounds. There is a flag, though. They came flying from the back. So we'll see what that flag is. It's going to be holding against the Ozona. It's going to be holding against the Ozona. So that's going to, I don't know if it's going to be a 5 or a 10-yard penalty. Let's just see where they mark the ball. But, oh, man, that was a good run by Joe Derrick. He gets a first down, gets a little more, gets out of bounds. That's the stuff, that's the kind of plays mistakes we don't need right now. Not in the fourth quarter, not when you got the momentum going. So it's going to move us back to third down and 9. So third down and 9, still manageable third down. It's going to be 4-down territory, so we are going to go for it on fourth down. There's going to be a snap. He's looking to pass. He's going to throw it right over there to Joe Derrick. Joe Derrick's going to get the ball. It's going to be a screen. He's going to get downfield, and it looks like he may get to the end zone. He is going to get in the end zone. Touchdown, Ozona Lions. What a heck of a play by the Ozona Lions. I mean, I was nervous. I seen them all blitzing on Jesse. I thought for sure they're going to get Jesse, and out of nowhere, he flings it right out there to Joe Derrick. There was nobody on Joe Derrick, and when Joe Derrick got the ball in open field, he just let it go downfield, outran everybody to the end zone. So a heck of a play by the Ozona Lions. So right now it's fourth quarter, 11:09, Flatonia 15, Ozona 6. I don't know if we're going to go for the 2-point conversion or kick the field goal. It seems like we may be going for a 2-point conversion here, but I mean, it's the playoff fourth quarter, like I've been saying all night. You guys will go for it all. They're going to run the wishbone formation. They're going to pitch it out there to Joe Derrick. He's trying to get outside, and he is going to get in the end zone. It looks like this guy's going to rule him down. I don't know exactly what that line's judge seen because we had a clear view of it over here, and it clearly looked like he stuck the ball across the plane, but that guy's going to call him down on the inch line. I mean, he's going to call him down right on the goal line. It looked like he stuck the ball over the goal line there, but that's – well, I'm not a referee here, so they're going to say there was 2-point conversion was no good. But it's 11:09 in the fourth quarter. Flatonia 15, Ozona 6. We got our offensive going. We got things rolling our way. Our defense had made big stops on that, so let's go ahead and get another stop, get down there, and get some more points on the board. We got 11 minutes left in the fourth quarter. We got plenty of time to do it, and let's see how fired up our boys are because they look like they're ready to go now. In this kickoff, let's see if they kick it as far as they can. Maybe save a little time on the clock. They're going to, kick it high so we can get down there and stop them. I don't know what's going through Coach Taylor's head. How he's going to approach the rest of this fourth quarter. We got a really close game, 15-6. But right now we do need a big stop from our offense. I mean, from our defense. I'm sorry. Let's see. It looks like Austin Castro is going to be kicking for the Ozona Lions. And they got two guys deep. And these two guys are really deep in there. You know, the second row's up real close, so I don't know if they think we're going to go for an onside kick, but you could hit a punch kick right there in about the 30-yard line on the right side and cause all kinds of trouble. And there's a kick up in the air, and it's going out of bounds, and I'm sure that they are going to take that on the 50-yard line. I don't know how that works. If they get to accept it or get a re-kick, I think they get to accept it, so I'm sure they're going to take the ball on the 50-yard line and decline the penalty, which it looks like that's what they're going to do. So they are, I'm sorry. I thought they would re-kick it, but they're going to add on to the kickoff, so that's going to move the Flatonia Bulldogs in really good field position on the Ozona 45. So they're already going to be in our territory to start this drive. We need our defense to hang tough here. They've been hanging tough most of the night. So we need a big stop right here. This is a big drive for the game. And I think they know they're going to pitch it, and they're not going to get much. I mean, they're trying to take care of the ball. Flatonia try to pitch it and run that pitch where they pitch and run up the middle. We shut it down real quick right there. I seen Justin Baker in on that play. He came across right there and made a tackle. And you can see the guys are getting fired up. You can see the coaches sending plays in, sending this in. And so see Dustin Smith's going to go out. Marco Rodriguez is in. Lane Smith is in. Looks like he's going to try to throw a short pass right there. Marco Rodriguez is going to get on man. And Jesse Vega's going to give him a hard hit. I mean, he came from linebacker position, and he put a pretty good hit. So it's going to be 3rd down and 3 for Flatonia. They ran a little short curl right there, which they seem to be doing that all night. And I wouldn't be surprised if they run it the middle or run another one of those, you know, with it being 3rd down and 3s. And, you know, it's short compared to what they've been throwing it to. They usually run about a 6-yard to 5-yard curl and try to get to their playmakers. Let's see if they go under center, which it looks like they are going to go under center and not in a shotgun. He's going to go under center. He's going to pitch it right here. The Ozona Lions are going to get in the backfield. That right there was I can't tell if that's Kobe Mendez or Charles Childers. That's Kobe Mendez. He was in the backfield very quick. As soon as they snapped the ball, Kobe Mendez was in on the quarterback. They're going to get tackled for a loss, so it's going to be 4th down and 4 or 4th down and 5. It's close to that. I'm kind of at a different angle, so it looks like they're going to mark it a 4th down and 4. I don't know if they're going to go for it here or not, but the defense is playing pretty strong. The defensive line's really getting in the backfield now. And it looks like they're going to go for it on 4th down and 4. They're going to go under center again. He's going to pitch it. He's going to keep the ball. It looks like he's going to pitch it. He's going to be in the backfield. He's actually going to go run about a couple of yards. And it's going to be intercepted by Marco Rodriguez. He had a foot in bounds. He caught the ball. The quarterback's running around. Our defensive line was chasing him all over the field. He threw a pass, and the guy was open at the moment when he threw it. But Marco Rodriguez jumps around, gets a huge interception, a big turnover for the Ozona Lions. We got all the motivation we need now here in the 4th quarter. 8:54 left in the 4th quarter. Flatonia 15, Ozona 6. Now we need to get down the field and we need to score some points. Our defense is playing lights out right now, and it's like I've always said, the second half, it seems Ozona seems to come alive. So right now we need to get down here, put some points on the board, maybe go for an onside kick then, maybe not. You know, it depends on how the extra point goes and stuff if we go for a 2-point conversion. But they're going to run with one running back. They're going to give the ball to Carlos Cantu, and he's going to get tackled for about a 3 or 4 yard loss right there. So it's going to be 2nd down and 14 for the Ozona Lions. They're going to be coming from the 26-yard line, their own 26-yard line. Let's see, if we're going to pass the ball any here. We're going to send any motion like we started the second half with. Nope, they're going to snap the ball right there. He's going to look downfield. He's going to throw the ball. Carlos Cantu is going to make a great catch. He's going to be in the middle. They're going to run the screen, and he's going to get the first down. The ball was a fingertip catch. The ball was kind of high. Carlos reached up, caught the ball with his fingertips, bring it down. He's going to get an Ozona first down. A great little screen pass by Ozona. I think they're running this because they are seeing red, and they're going right at Jesse instead of seeing the running backs run out for the screen and stuff. They're ready for that sack. So it's going to be first down from Ozona's 43-yard line. There's a snap right there. He's going to give it to Carlos Cantu. Carlos Cantu is going to get a couple yards. He's going to run upfield. He's going to get hit from the right side. There was a hole there for a split second. Actually, he got about 5 yards on that carry. So there was a hole there. Carlos probably would have got a little bit more, but the guy came from the side and hit him. So it looks like it's maybe 4 yards carry. So it's going to be second down and 6. See the coach is calling in the play here. Looks like we're going to stay in the spread. Carlos in the backfield with Jesse. They got Matthew and Moshe right there. They're going to pitch it right out there to Carlos. Carlos going to break another tackle, cut it upfield, and he's going to get about 3 more yards. And right there you turn a negative into a positive. That guy was in the backfield. A guy was trying to block him. Carlos stiffs arm and gets upfield, so he's looking at about 3rd down and 4 or 5. Yeah, 3rd down and 4. They're going to call it 3rd down and 4. So, let's see if they're going to have Joe Derrick in the backfield with Jesse on this play. There's a snap. He's going to pitch it. Joe Derrick's going to hit high gear as fast as he can. He's going to break 1 tackle, break 2 tackles. He's trying to get downfield. Joe Derrick is fighting for every yard he can get. He gets back to the original. No, he gets about a yard, actually, on the carry. I'm trying to see where they're marking it. They keep moving. So it's going to be about 4th down and 4. I'm sorry, still. You can see the coach is giving signals. They're going to take a look at the wristband, and you're going to have Joe Derrick in here for a really huge 4th down play. You got Jose in motion here. There's a snap. It's actually going to be a fumbled snap. I don't know what happened right there, but the ball didn't make it to Jesse Vega. It just stopped at the line of scrimmage. Jesse Vega was smart enough to jump on it. That's going to be a turnover on downs for your Ozona line. So Flatonia is going to take over at the Ozona 45. I didn't see what happened. I just seen the ball fall to the ground. So they're going to take over with 6:10 left in the 4th quarter. Flatonia 15, Ozona 6. Been a tight game all night. Been a good game. And right there we have another mistake. The ball gets fumbled at the line of scrimmage. And Jesse just runs up and falls on it, turns the ball over on downs. And they're going to run the shotgun. This time he's running the option. He's going to run out there. He's going to take a long pitch. And the Ozona line is going to give them time to catch up to him. But Keyshawn, the quarterback for the Bulldogs, ran the option. And right at the last moment, he pitches. And it was a high pitch, which took a little while to get to the running back. They're only get about a yard or 2 on the carry. The Ozona lines are going to jump on him. So it's going to be 2nd down and 8 for the Flatonia Bulldogs on the Ozona 43-yard line. And they're probably going to keep running the ball, try to run that clock down as much as possible. There's a snap, and they're going to run a replay. This time the quarterback's going to keep it, and he's not going to go anywhere. The Ozona lines are going to be all over him. I'm trying to see who it is, but it's a pack of lines. It looks like Carlos Cantu. Let's see here. Oh, if they turn around here, I can see their names. Alta, Lauren, Isaac Atkins. I can see those 2 guys. They were in on the play quick. He tried to read it. They came busted through the walls and knocked it down and tackled him for a loss. So it's going to be 3rd down and 10 from Ozona's 45. 4:51 left in the 4th quarter. But it looks like there may be movement on the offense here. It's going to be against Flatonia. So it should be a 5-yard penalty. I think it was a false start. I couldn't hear him on that one, but I think that's what it was, a false start. So it is a 5-yard penalty. It's 3rd down and 15. They're making mistakes late in the game. It's giving us a better chance. They are going to continue the clock right now. So we got about 4:43 left in the game. Flatonia 15, Ozona 6. I'm sure they're going to run it right here. And, I mean, I couldn't be certain, but I'm sure they're going to run it, try to keep that clock running, take as much off as they can. And right here, the quarterback's just going to keep it, and he's going to take off right to the right out there. He's going to get tackled about the original line of scrimmage, so it'll be about 4th down and 10. It's about 4:17 left in the game. They're actually going to maybe 4th down and 9. Let's see if they're going to go for it, or they're going to try to run it, run some more time off the clock, give Ozona the ball back on their side of the field. It seems like the coach is calling in the plays right now. They're taking their time running down that clock. So I would assume that they're not going to punt it, that they're going to run a play, try to keep the plays down as much as possible. They actually may just take a timeout. There's 2 seconds, 1 second. They're going to go ahead and take a timeout. 3:39 left in the 4th quarter. Flatonia 15, Ozona 6. Flatonia took their first timeout of the half. So they got 2 more. Each team has 2 more remaining. You know, maybe they are going to punt the ball now. Let the clock run down like that, call a timeout. You know, we'll see what Ozona has ready on defense, and if they punt it, what they got ready on the return team. We really need to get that offense. I'm sure we're going to see a lot of passing if Ozona gets a ball back here with 3 minutes left in the game. We're going to see some heavy passing. Jesse Vega does have an arm. He can throw the ball, and he does have a couple receivers he can throw it to with a lot of speed, and they can get down quick, fast, in a hurry. So with this timeout, thank our sponsors: Ozona National Bank, Tom Thorpe Transport, Geo Bunger Real Estate, First Baptist Church of Ozona, and West Texas Rehab. I appreciate y'all sponsoring this show. Let's see what Flatonia is going to do here. If they're going to punt it or they're going to try to go for it, take a couple more seconds off the clock here. Waiting to see what they call here. There they go. They got the punting team out there. We got Lane back deep. So, we need a real big return from Lane right here. Big return from Lane right here. And there's a snap. The punt is up and away. It's clean. Nobody hits a punter, and they're going to punt it right out of bounds. Oh, I'm sorry. Actually, it bounced right on the sidelines and gets a Flatonia bounce to about the 6-yard line. So Ozona is going to be an uphill battle on this last drive. Right now, we can get down the field quick, get some points on the ball, hopefully get an onside kick. But we're going to take over the ball on our own 6-yard line. So, right here, you're just going to have to go for it all. It's an uphill battle from the shadow of your own end zone here, your own goal post. You're going to have to pass the ball and make no mistakes right here and get the ball downfield and score some points. You're going to have Joe Derrick in the backfield with Jesse. Twins on each side. And they're going to get a false start against Ozona. That's going to mark us back to about our own 1-yard line. So we're going to see. They're discussing it right now, what's going on here. Ball start against Ozona. The Flatonia player just, switched out to the outside. He went from the in to the out. As he went to the outside, he kind of moved quick, and one of our players jumped because they thought maybe the ball had snapped, and that's going to be offside stem. So we're going to take over, actually, I think, on our own 2-yard line. There's a stop right there, and Jesse looking downfield. He's going to throw it deep, and it's going to be incompletion. He threw it out there to Logan Fay. Jesse and Joe Derrick are standing in their own end zone here, trying to work their way out of a hole right here. That's 2nd down and 15 on their own 2-yard line. Let's see what kind of plays Coach Taylor, Coach Moore are going to call up here. They're throwing in a sending in the signs right now. They're going to take a look at their wristbands. Each get to play in and get ready. They got Twins to one side and to the other. They're going to give the ball to Joe Derrick. Joe Derrick's going to get a heck of a run right here, chunk of yards. So he actually pitched the ball back, I think, to Emmanuel Venegas. Emmanuel Venegas is going to get downfield and get a first down. If they didn't blow the whistle, then the ball is not down. So if a whistle didn't blow, we went through this with Mason. I think that's when it was. They blew or Harper, when they blew the penalty flag, and Lane was still running downfield. If they don't blow the ball, the ball dead, it's still alive. That's why the coaches say play till the whistle blows. But we're going to see what's going on here. You know, Flatonia was hanging on Emmanuel when he was running. He's fighting for yards. I don't know if he pitched the ball back. I don't know what happened. I just see Joe Derrick running, and next thing you know, Emmanuel has the ball, and he's taking off downfield. So, and nobody's marking the spot, so I think they're going to keep the ball there. So there's going to be a penalty against Flatonia, unnecessary roughness, late hit against Flatonia. So that's going to be a penalty in our favor with 3:05 left in the game. Flatonia 15, Ozona 6. So that's going to be a 15-yard penalty. So that's going to give us the ball on the 25-yard line, on our own 25-yard line, which gives you some breathing room that you're not in your own end zone. Now you can take a few more chances, stuff like that. And I think we're going to start taking a lot of chances right now. Let's see right now. There's a snap. Vegas, Jesse's looking. He's going to throw it right out there to Carlos Cantu. And Carlos is trying. Oh, Carlos was trying to get underneath it. And Flatonia jumped up. The guy had the ball, but when he hit the ground, the ball flew out of his hand. So it's going to be an incomplete pass. Second down and 10 for Ozona Lions. It was a close call. You know, Jesse let it aired it out. And Carlos was trying to get to it. The Flatonia guy just jumped up at the last second, had it in his hands until he hit the ground. So, second down and 10, 2:54 left in the game. Flatonia 15, Ozona 6. They're going to send Carlos in motion. There's a snap. Jesse's dropping back. He's going to throw it across the middle. And that guy is going to hit Marco Rodriguez. And there is going to be a penalty flag on that play right there. So let's see what they call here. I think it was a defenseless receiver because the ball was not catchable. Or maybe it was pass interference. He got there before the ball got to him. I'm not for sure. It's going to be a personal foul. Late hit. Yeah, it was because the ball was not catchable. So the guy came across and hit Marco. That's going to be another first down. That's going to be a gain of 15 yards. So that should move us to, I think, the 50-yard line if I'm for sure. I can't see where the ball is marked at now. Everybody keeps picking it up. No, that's not going to make us to the 50-yard line. I'm sorry. That's going to put us about the 40. They're making mistakes late in the game. You know, that's going to cost things. So 2:48 left in the game. Flatonia 15, Ozona 6. Ozona's going to take over on their own 40 after that personal foul. They're going to send Carlos Cantu in motion. Vegas dropping back. He's looking deep. He's going to fire it over the middle. And Jose Munoz is going to come out with a great catch. It's going to be going to gain about 7 yards right there. So it's going to be second down and 3. But the clock is still ticking. Ozona's trying to hurry up and get the play in. You got 2:29 left in the fourth quarter. Flatonia 15, Ozona 6. They're getting the play in. They're hustling up. No huddle. Right here, they're dropping back. Vegas going to actually throw the ball to Joe Derrick. Joe Derrick's going to get hit, and he's actually going to lose about 3 yards. They blitzed in on Jesse. Jesse didn't really have nowhere to go with the ball. Didn't have any time, so he just threw the ball over there Joe Derrick. Joe Derrick's going to catch it. But it looks like I think Ozona's going to call a timeout. So you got 157 left in the game. Flatonia 15, Ozona 6. It's third down and 6 to go. We'll see, what call Coach Taylor comes up with. Actually, they moved the clock to 2:01. So we're going to go back above 2 minutes, about 1 second. And we'll see, are you going to go deep? Are you going to go short? It's third down and 6. I mean, if it's fourth down, you got to go for it. You're going, you got to go for the win. So at 2-down territory, I don't know what kind of play Coach Taylor's going to call here. Coach Moore, I don't know. I know they got some tricks up their sleeve. We have ran like 3 trick plays all year long. We ran one here tonight with Joe Derrick with a pitch pass. Usually that play comes out pretty good because Joe Derrick has an arm and he can throw a pretty good pass. I don't know if we're going to see something like that here. We've been running the spread a lot. It looks like we're going to run it again. He's got Jesse out there with Joe Derrick walking next to Jesse. You got Jose Munoz, Logan Fay split out to the right side. Looks like Marco Rodriguez and Carlos Cantu. I'm sorry, that's Lane Smith and Carlos Cantu. Split out to the left side here. There's a snap. Jesse's dropping back. He's going to fire one over the middle. He threw it a little too high for Logan Fay. It's just right above his head. It's going to sail to the secondary. So you're looking at fourth down and 6. So this is a big, 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 big fourth down for the Ozona lines. So let's see what we got going on right here. Let's see if we can get a first down. We need a first down. There's the snap. Jesse Vegas looking at Lane. He's going to throw an interception right out here. He's going to throw it, and Flatonia is going to intercept the ball. And he's going to step out of bounds at Ozona's, I think Ozona's 20 where they're going to mark it. Let's see. I'm trying to see where they're going to mark it at. They may mark it at the 17-yard line. So 1:44 left in the game. Flatonia is going to intercept the ball. They're going to mark it down. I'm trying to see where they're going to mark it down at. Yes, the 12-yard line. Okay, everybody move the other way. I can see the ball now. The 12-yard line. And I'm sure Flatonia is just going to run the ball and try to run the clock out. We got one timeout left. 1:44 left in the game. Flatonia 15, Ozona 6. And we'll see, if they try to pass it, if they try to get in the end zone. But I imagine Flatonia is going to run the ball, milk the clock. They're going to pitch it right out there. He's going to try that play where he runs up the middle. There's going to be a lot of tackles in Ozona lines. They're going to stop him, but there's also a flag in the backfield, which usually means holding. It's going to be holding against Flatonia, so that's going to push them back 5 yards. So that's going to stop the clock at 1:40 left in the game. So it's going to be first down and 15 for Flatonia. So it looks like maybe they declined the penalty there. So they're going to decline the penalty. So it's actually going to be second down and 10. I apologize. 1:35 left in the game. And they're slowly coming out there with the play, watching play clock. Play clock's got 15 seconds left on it. You can see the quarterback looking at the play clock. And 1:20 left in the game. They may kneel it right here. I don't know. I know he's going to pitch it to his running back out to the left. Ozona's going to stop him. He's going to get a gain of about 4 yards right there. So it's going to be third down and about 6. We got a minute left in the game. Minute left in the game. Flatonia 15, Ozona 6. It's under a minute now. They're taking their time. Third down, 6. Let's see, will they go to victory formation, just kneel the ball? Will they keep running the ball? I don't know. But we're going to find out. Both teams played a heck of a game. This is a really close football game. Both defenses played great. The offense played great. We had one offensive touchdown for Flatonia, one offensive touchdown for Ozona. The one that seemed to hurt us, was the block punt in our own end zone. That's the one where they got the 8 points from. Right now, it'd be a 7-6 ball game if it wasn't for that. So it looks like Ozona is going to take a timeout. It's going to be 4th down and 10, 24 seconds left in the game. So while we have a timeout, let's see some stuff from our sponsors. All right, we're back. Coaches talking to their players. 24 seconds left in the game. Flatonia 15, Ozona 6. 4th down and 10 on Ozona's 18-yard line for Flatonia. I'm trying to see. We're on the 13-yard line. I apologize. They got it marked on the field as the 18-yard line. On the scoreboard, they got it on the 13-yard line. So I'm going to call it the 18-yard line because that's where the marker is. So let's see if I think we all know what's coming here for this last play. I don't know, so they're going to go ahead and run a quarterback sneak, and that's going to be 20 seconds, 39 seconds, 25 seconds left on the play clock, 20 seconds left in the game. They're actually going to stop it because it's change of possession. So Ozona's going to get the ball back with 20 seconds left. $20 seconds left in the game. It's been a hard-fought battle. Both teams fought. It's back and forth on defense, back and forth on offense. And, you hate to see something like this happen. But our seniors played hard. Our Ozona Lions played hard. You could tell that these kids gave it all that they had. This is going to be the snap right here. Vega's looking downfield. He's going to throw it deep, and it's going to be intercepted by the Flatonia Bulldogs. And I think that right there, ladies and gentlemen, may wrap this game up. There's 13 seconds left on the clock. They're going to take over at the Ozona 45. But, you should be proud of the Ozona Lions. They fought hard. They had a great season. This game they fought hard. It's just little mistakes here and there, I think, is what got us, on some fumble plays and maybe some snaps. And we made just a couple of mistakes, In it's football, you're going to make them. That's part of playing football, and you learn from your mistakes. But the Ozona Lions played hard tonight. They played their heart out. We had a really, really great season this year. It's going to be awesome going forward with our athletic program and everything that's going on. The Flatonia Bulldogs are going to be in the victory formation. They're going to take a snap, and they're going to kneel the ball right here. And that's going to be the ball game for tonight. But the Ozona Lions, they played their heart out. They gave it all. We took chances. We took risks. We did everything that we could to get in that end zone, and we got in there once. Flatonia got in there once on offense. They got us on a block punt. So the final score is Flatonia 15, Ozona 6. The Ozona Lions played their hearts out. It's sad to see that our football season come to an end. We had a great season. We had a great change in our kids. You see the kids as a team come together, depend on each other, and really fight in every game that we've played. I'm really excited about the next year to come. I'm excited about the other sports coming up. We got a lot of things to look forward to here in Ozona. The first year with the new staff, we made playoffs. We were second in district. Great football season. But tonight we come up short in the playoffs against Flatonia 15-6. So, we cut short. Sad to see the season end go, but that's how we're going to end this year. We'll see y'all later on in some other sports, basketball, softball, baseball. We're going to do it all. We're going to be there. So don't just watch the app for football. Watch the app for every sport there is. We're going to try to keep you updated on everything that we got in the school going on. But we'll see you in different sport this coming season, and that will end the season for the Ozona Lions.